Hello everyone, Eve from British Garden Centres here, and the RHS Chelsea Flower Show is just around the corner now. So I thought it would be fun to create some gorgeous Chelsea inspired planters. I have used these lovely RHS Woodlodge pots today to house in my selection of Chelsea inspired plants. One of the great things about these planters is all the plants in them are perennials, so they are going to feature in my garden for years to come. I could choose to leave them in this pot, but actually what I'm going to do is once the season is over, I will take each plant out and plant it out into my garden borders. So this is how I created these pots. I'm going to start by filling up my lovely RHS Woodlodge pots with some peat-free multi-purpose compost. I've chosen this Heart of Eden one. I've not used it before, so we'll see how we go. It looks lovely. So I am just filling up the pot till about it's 3/4 of the way full, just where the plants are going to sit nice and level with the top. So I'm just going to fill that up, and then when it's where I want it, it's time to pick my plant. So I've gone for a range of perennials, starting with this mini Aquilegia. They're lovely. Then, inspired by alliums, I've gone for these Armeria Dreamerias. These are fantastic and flower for such a long period of time. Of course, I've got to add a salvia in there. Not only does it add height, but it's also got that fragrance element too. And what's Chelsea without a geum? So I've gone for this one called Fiery Tempest, which I thought would look lovely against the pot colour and the colour of the salvia. So it's time to place the plants in the pot, just so I can make sure that I haven't got too many and I know what position they're all going to go in. And then once I'm happy with that, yeah, I think that looks about right, I am then going to start planting. It couldn't be easier. I just need to gently tip each plant off the pot, and then I'm going to tease the roots nice and gently. This is just going to reinvigorate any root growth. And then I'm going to plant the plants where I want them. So the smaller plants like the Armeria Dreameria and the Aquilegia are going to go along the front, and then I'm going to add in my geum and my salvia towards the back. I then need to backfill with compost, making sure that all the plants have got some good contact with the soil. So this bit can be quite fiddly. I need to make sure that I get compost in between all of the different plants I've put in. So it's a little bit time consuming, but definitely worth it. And make sure you firm it in so that you know that everything is nice and secure. And then you just need to finish with a water. I hope this video has inspired you to add some Chelsea inspiring planters into your garden. The RHS Chelsea Flower Show is a huge event in the gardening calendar, and it's so exciting every year to see all the new gardening trends, products and plants that will be inspiring the horticultural world in the next year to come. In terms of aftercare, as this pot has quite a few plants in it, it will need more watering slightly more regularly. So I'm going to water mine every few days depending on the weather. I am also going to feed this pot. I am going to use the Boost plant feed from Westland. This will promote 4 times more flowers, but the reason I am using it is because it's great for peat-free compost. Peat-free compost tends to dry out slightly quicker than the usual multi-purpose compost, but the Boost plant feed has plant sense technology that can enable the compost to hold onto that water a little bit longer. I will also deadhead the flowers once they've gone over, and when I see fit and the plants start to outgrow the pot, I will take each plant out individually, and you can either pop them on into a different pot, or you can plant them out into your garden as they're perennials and will keep flowering and growing for years to come. If you'd like to shop any of these products, then you can nip into your local British Garden Centre, or you can shop online on our website. And to see more content like this, make sure to follow us on our social media channels and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you next time.